So
we're getting through it, y'all. Just be patient with us.
It's going. We are still. Thank you for joining us. If you are with us on Twitch, YouTube is still sending data. There it is. Welcome to B&T Sportstalk Show YouTube, folks. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty there. We started our show off early and started talking to one another, realized that we were not live, but now we are here. So thank you for joining us. I'll repeat a few things. This is the B&T Sportstalk Show. We're doing Pick'em Dummies as we do every Friday night. We pick 8 games against the spread for a piece. And we appreciate it if you join in and tell us which games you are picking or which games you'd like us to give an opinion on. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check out some of our old videos, and hit that notification button. All right. Yep. So me and B were just, collecting our thoughts, getting it together before we hopped in. I am full of ramen and what did I have? A McDonald's
vanilla shake from McDonald's. You're lucky because sometimes that ice cream machine's generally broken most of the time.
Yeah, man. Most of the time it is. This time, actually, I gotta say my shake was a little watery. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, you were probably catching the back end of that machine starting to shut down.
Well, I won't go back there tomorrow because it will definitely be done by then.
All right, are we ready to get into these picks?
Let's jump right into them. Right. I believe was I first?
I think you went first last week, so I think I'm going to go first. But let's talk about records real quick. Taj, right now you are 12-16-1.
Ooh, I'm killing
burning it up. I'm right behind you at 12-14-3. Man, we really suck at this. Good thing we're not gambling.
Yeah, well, my money is not involved, so I'm just picking games. But again, it's Pick'em Dummies. I pick them professionals or pick them geniuses. So hey, we're just having fun with it, folks.
All right, here is my pick. You know me, I love a bad football game. So let's go all the way to Germany and ruin their weekend with this bad football game. You got the Panthers and the New York Football Giants. I don't know what to expect from either team. I don't know if New York wants to show up. For God's sakes, the Panthers went in and beat the Saints at home. Derek Carr's return was absolutely foiled. He looked like crap. So, you know what? Let's take a hot hand. Let's see if they can win 2 in a row. The Panthers are plus 6.5. They are technically the home team in Munich, Germany. So I'm going to take the Panthers plus 6.5 to beat the New York Football Giants.
All right. My first game, I've got New England Patriots visiting Chicago to take on the Bears. I'm taking the Bears as a 6-point favorite. No, I'm taking a little bit of a chance here. This could blow up in my face. The Bears kind of fell flat on their face last week. But I'm looking for them to make a comeback against a struggling New England Patriots team. And they better not disappoint me because I'm below 500 right now. I need this. The Bears need this. They were a top contender. They need to get back into the driver's seat, get that defense going again, and hopefully Caleb Williams spends more time upright than not, and they can get this game.
All right. My second game is the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowgirls here, who are without Dak Prescott for the foreseeable future, probably for the rest of the year. Rush sucks. So you know what? Go ahead and start Trey Lance. What do you got to lose here? You're not going anywhere. No. You got a very unhappy CeeDee Lamb. You got a very unhappy owner, but he's always unhappy. Your defense has been lackluster. You haven't had Micah Parsons in a while. Look, the Eagles, they look pretty good here. They got things clicking. Saquon Barkley is making a case to be in that conversation for MVP. I think he's having a monster game this weekend running the ball. So let's go with the Eagles -7 in Dallas.
Poor Dallas, when you have an owner who is basically a skin bag on a hanger, I mean, what can you do?
That was a good one.
We get to my next game is going to be the Dolphins and the Rams, 2 teams that are just in NFL purgatory competing against each other for an opportunity to do anything that we might consider important. I'm going to take the Dolphins +1. The Rams have had some signs of life these past couple of weeks, but I think the Dolphins are getting to it back for the second week in a row. this is really an opportunity for them to really get in sync with his wide receivers and get that offense back to the potent offense that we are used to seeing. So I'm going to take the Dolphins to get a win. Plus, hey, they're playing in LA. No snow, no cold, no weather. They're going to be in SoFi having a good time, running up and down turf. I think it's great. It's just the fake grass.
It's turf.
Yeah, run up and down turf in LA. The Dolphins love turf. They'll be fine. So I'm taking Dolphins +1.
I need Tua to have a big game.
Me too.
Right?
Me too.
No. I mean Tyreek Hill. Screw Tua. He hands the ball off every single time. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. In any case, my third game here, hot hand right now, is the Washington Commanders. They welcome the Pittsburgh Steelers into town. I think this is, again, going to be probably the game of the day here between these two teams.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson has entered as the Pittsburgh quarterback and played really well, to say the least here. No one quite expected that, especially after the start Justin Fields got onto. But the Commanders are at home. I like this. They are 2.5-point favorites, so I believe they should cover it here. Hopefully it comes down to a field goal with the game tied, and I pull out this victory here. So let's go with the Commanders -2.5.
All right, my next game is full of haterade. I'm taking the Jets. I'm taking the Jets in the Arizona Cardinals game, and guess who I'm picking? None other than the Arizona Cardinals, who are sitting at the top of their division for a little bit. We'll see how long that lasts. But the Cardinals have been playing with some conviction. The Jets, I want to see burn after the Devontae Adams trade from a 2-6 Raiders to a 2-6 Jets team. There's nothing more that I want to see this thing blow up in Aaron Rodgers' face, just like his unshaven and unwildly mustache. Bottom line here is Aaron Rodgers is always 2 steps from being retired. Again, I think Arizona has shown that they can compete on both ends of the ball. They have a fairly good running game. Kyler Murray has been playing pretty darn well. Marvin Harrison Jr. has had some good games and hopefully continues to grow. But I'm looking for them to really come out and own the fact that they are actually a winning ball club. So we'll see if they can come out and get it done against the Jets.
All right. My last game, this one also looked like a really dumb game to pick, but I went with it anyways. We got the Titans. I believe they should be visiting the Chargers here in LA. Look, the Titans suck, but for some reason they find a way to score points. Their offense is clicking. Like, they are putting points on the board. They just find a way to let the other team put points on the board. But they are 7.5-point underdogs in LA. Again, like you said, no cold weather, no bit of elements. It is a dome game. I kind of like the chances here. The Chargers, they had a strong showing against Cleveland, but look, the Titans have nothing to play for, so you might as well at least just try to cover the spread. So I'm going to go with the Titans +7.5 on that.
All right. And for me, my last game, I'm going to take my chances with the Bucks. 49ers are going into Tampa Bay. San Francisco visiting Florida right after an election. This is going to be just a rampant crowd. It's going to be great. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers really have done a good job of staying in games, even against teams that they seem to be or you would think they would be overmatched. So I'm looking for Tampa to cover +7. The Niners are getting Christian McCaffrey back this week, which should help them out in the run game. But somehow, some way, that darn, high school football coach, dad bod, quarterback they have over there always finds a way to get them at least close enough to make it a game. So
I thought you were talking about a coach. I didn't know you were talking about Baker Mayfield like that.
No, well, if you see Baker Mayfield's composure and the way he holds his body, I mean, he really does look like your average dude. Like, he's just a guy. Jack. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. But he likes to fling that thing, and he finds a way to put the ball in the end zone every single week.
He does.
So I'm gonna say they're gonna cover. So Bucks +7.
All right. Well, we'll see how we do coming this weekend. But just to preview Sunday's show, Obviously, week 10 in the NFL here. We'll talk about the Thursday night game, which was an absolute thriller. We'll cover the Niners, some of the big games, and then the NBA. My team has finally come down to earth with a ass whooping of the day so far.
Damn.
Your Lakers finally get a win as well. We'll cover all the breaking news in the NBA. And I'm looking forward to Sunday, man. Always looking forward to it.
Got some great stories. Joel Embiid pushing people in the locker room, fun stuff. It's going to be fun. It's actually been kind of great watching the 76ers as they continue to crash and burn with the NBA star who cannot make it onto the court. And Paul George decided to show up randomly and lose a game against the Lakers. So in any case, we will save all that for Sunday. We look forward to doing it Sunday, 6:30 Pacific time. Please join us. It's going to be a nice long hour show. Give us a chance to cover as much as we can. Again, if this is your first time listening to us, or maybe it's your second time, third time, I don't know, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. Like the video. It's very important to us to like the video. If you've got comments and you didn't get them out during the show live, go ahead and drop them in the comments. We appreciate it. We will go through, pick up on those comments, and respond to you. And and then what's the last one? The notification bell. Hit that thing.
Bang that thing, dog.
Yeah, exactly. Pause. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful Friday evening.
Later.
Peace.